In what way? In every way. In style, in build-up with possession, organisation out of possession. It was a team playing against a bunch of individuals who had no spirit, no character. They stood at the end there. I just watched them at the end of the game going over to the Chelsea fans. Half of them have already left the stadium. And they left probably 20 minutes ago. This game was done and dusted after the second goal went in the second half. He played 5 at the back in the first half. It was embarrassing. The amount of room that Brighton had just popped it through him. Second half was a little bit better. The start of the second half, he went with 4 at the back.
Should he have changed that sooner?
Absolutely. He's got to recognise that sooner. That they never got... He was lucky at half-time that it was only 1.
Chelsea sacked manager after 5-game losing streak rocks season. In a dramatic turn of events, Chelsea FC have officially parted ways with their manager following a disastrous run of 5 consecutive league defeats. The decision comes amid growing pressure from fans, pundits, and club executives, as the team's performance sharply declined in recent weeks. The West London club, known for its high standards and competitive ambitions in the Premier League, has struggled to find consistency this season. Despite a promising start, Chelsea's form took a nosedive, with defensive lapses, lack of creativity in midfield, and poor finishing costing them valuable points. Sources close to the club indicate that the board had been monitoring the situation closely, but ultimately decided that a managerial change was necessary to salvage the season. The 5-game losing streak proved to be the tipping point, leaving Chelsea dangerously close to slipping further down the league table. The now former manager, who arrived with high expectations, failed to deliver the results needed to keep Chelsea competitive at the top level. Questions had been raised about tactical decisions, squad selection, and the inability to motivate players during crucial matches. In the interim, a member of the coaching staff is expected to take charge while the club begins its search for a permanent replacement. Early reports suggest that Chelsea are already drawing up a shortlist of potential candidates, with experienced managers and rising talents both under consideration. Fans will be hoping that this decision sparks a turnaround in fortunes, as Chelsea aim to rebuild momentum and push for a stronger finish to the season. With plenty of matches still to play, the club's objectives, whether European qualification or domestic stability, remain within reach, but urgent improvement is needed. This latest managerial change highlights the relentless pressure in top-flight football, where results often dictate decisions. For Chelsea, the focus now shifts to recovery, rebuilding confidence, and ensuring that
We had a new manager bounce when Liam Rosenior joined. I think it's important to note that the games he had when he first joined were quite simple ones you would expect to win. Obviously, Enzo Maresca towards the end of his term had started losing those games, so he got lots of credit for those instant wins. But I think what's happened is the team has disbanded. They've sort of given up. I don't think Rosenior, unfortunately, I think he's a good manager. I just don't think he has the experience to take this team by the horns. It's a young manager leading incredibly young players. I don't think you can have both of those things. You either need a more experienced head in the dressing room looking after these younger players, or if you have a slightly older team like Brighton, who have Fabian Hertzler as manager, I think that also works out, but not the two together.